Hello everyone, my name is Elmirose Pipitache and I am going to present to you about the principles of catering management. But before that, let me define what is catering management. So catering management is a process or act of involving activities in business of providing foods and drinks to people through utilization of manpower in which there is a profit in return. According to George R. Terry, he defined the principle as a fundamental statement of truth, providing a guide to thought and action. So what is principles? It provides a hypothesis for predicting future happenings when they are used with the manager's own judgment of how and when to apply them. So these guidelines are called principles of management. Why is it that principles are important? So, principles are important for the success of any establishment because if every individual starts working to achieve his own goals first, and then there are no doubt that the organization will have to close down. Again and again, if naamoy principles sa inyong organization, then i-follow to ninyo so walay rason kung anong inyong establishment is ma-close. In catering management, there are 14 principles that we need to follow. So first is the division of work. So what is division of work? When we say division of work, it is based on the concept of specialization, and since food production activities are each quite distinct in the skills they require, so jobs are generally divided according to abilities of the staff. So the idea is to make abilities more efficient by performing each task repeatedly till production speeds up and staff gain confidence. So it has to be applied with care in food services because its strict application might lead to staff being unable to take over another job. So here is the example. If a cook leaves, the assistant would not be able to produce the food for the customers, to the detriment of the establishment. So, this principle, this division of work, may be used to ensure speed. The next principle is orderliness. So when we say orderliness, this principle is most applicable to catering establishments which are constantly handling materials, heavy equipment, and working with steam and other fuels, heat, cold oils, and etc. So orderliness with regard to manpower is helpful in placing people in positions so that the right man is in the right place at the right time. So it is a reflection of good organization. The third principle is the discipline. So when we say discipline, it covers punctuality, courtesy, adherence to rules and regulations, obedience, and etc., all of which are essential for smooth functioning of establishments where group activities are involved and directed towards common goals. So kung nakadisiplina, ang imuhang staff or ang imuhang organization will succeed. Now, let's move on to the next principle, which is unitary command. So it goes a long way in establishing loyalty to the senior in command and to the organization. It removes chance of confusion, improves communication through better understanding of particular personalities. Principle is unitary direction. So when we say unitary direction, this relates to coordination of the activities to achieve a single goal. There can be no command without direction. Undirected or multi-directional goals only lead to confusion and unachieved goals. So, importante ang unitary direction. It is because individual goals subordinate to establishment goal. This principle is a must for the success of any establishment because if every individual starts working to achieve his own goals first and then those of the establishment, walay rason kung anong ang organization close. This is because there's no end to individual needs, and when one is satisfied, another will crop up. Now let's proceed to the hierarchy. So the principle of hierarchy refers to the chain formed by the superiors placed at different level in an organization, structure of an establishment, and corresponds to the various levels of management: line, middle, and top management. So this is the principle of hierarchy. The next one is the loyalty and devotion. So this principle ensures an atmosphere at work which is bound to generate a unified attachment to the organization and its interests and goals through development of harmonious relations work. So this is loyalty and devotion. So the next principle is unity to establishment goals. So this emphasizes the spirit of group work and establishment of smooth communications between people, thus developing healthy team spirit. So from the word unity, kung magkahiusa ang staff or workers, so mahimong magmalampuso ng inyong organization. So ang inyong plans, goals, and everything, it will lead to a better performance sa inyong organization. So this is the unity of establishment goals. Next principle is work stability. When we say stability, it is the fact of an employee or a group of employees being able to keep the same job for a long time. There are certain industries that still offer long-term job stability. So this is work stability. Next principle is the payment of remuneration. So when we say remuneration, it is the total compensation received by an employee. It includes not only base salary but any bonuses, commission payments, overtime pay, or other financial benefits that an employer receives from an employer. So this is payment of remuneration. The next principle is control. So this principle states that limiting the area of control of a leader of supervisor to cover the work of about 5 or 6 people only having related jobs brings about greater efficiency. This is often referred as the source of control. So thus, principles used with good judgment enhance the chances of reaching set goals, increase understanding of other people and oneself, help in decision making, and encourage better use of resources. So this is the principle of control. So everyone, these are the 14 principles of management na kinahanglan natong sundon para mahimong magmalampuson or mahimong successful ang atong organization or ang atuang establishment. So first is a division of work, authority and responsibility, discipline, unitary command, unitary direction, hierarchy, work stability, orderliness, loyalty and devotion, initiative, unity to establishment goals, control, individual goal subordinate, and the last one will be the payment of remuneration. So again, these are the 14 principles of management.
So good day everyone, my name is Sir Anthony Doctor, one of the reporter of Functions of Management to Organizational Objectives. So there are 4 primary functions of management, which is the planning, and the second one is the organizing, and leading, and controlling. So when we say planning, it is a step you need to take the reach to goals. And the second one is the organizing. It is a process of coordinating and all the applications of firm's resources in order to carry out its plans. And leading consists of monitoring an employees and influencing their behavior to achieve organizational objectives. And controlling functions of management which helps to seek plan. So by using these 4 functions, we increase the efficiency and effectiveness of the employees, processes, projectives, and organizational as a whole.
Organizational structure of catering. It shows the internal structure of organization and helps determine how authority and information flows between people and department. And it consists of Director of Food and Beverage, Director of Sales, Director of Catering, and Executive Chef. Food and Beverage Director. Food and Beverage Director directs all aspects of organization, food and beverage, planning and service, and also plans, coordinate, and oversees special events. Director of Catering. Director of Catering is in charge of catering events such as birthday parties, wedding, and etc. And also, it in charge to train and supervise staff and work with the chef and client on menu preparation. Catering steward. Catering steward assists the catering supervisor in all stewarding related matter and also cleaning of equipment and also ensuring all work areas are hygienically clean.
Good evening everyone, I am Teresa Compañero and I am the one who will discuss to you about the job titles of the catering banquets, native captain, catering banquets bartender services, job title on-call services, director of sales, catering sales manager.
So first, let me read to you first the job position summary of the catering banquets maitre captain because mali ang nasulat sa Manila paper. Hindi siya mao. So, the responsibilities of a maitre d' captain waiter generally include supervising the waiting staff, welcoming guests and assigning tables to them, taking reservations and ensuring that guests are satisfied. So, sila ang nag-welcome sa guest, ang catering banquets maitre d' captain. Sila ang nag-welcome sa guest, sila ang mag-take of reservations, sila ang they make sure that the dining area will go smoothly, ang flow will go smoothly and perfectly. Sila ang mag-manage sa waiting staff. Sila ang mag-lead sa mga waiters. Sila ang head of the waiting area. Next is the catering banquets bartender services. So, ang catering banquets bartender services, he or she is responsible to prepare and serving drinks to consumers and able to mix and match ingredients in order to create classic and innovative drinks accordance with the customers' needs and expectations. So, we all know what bartenders do. So, ang bartenders, sila ang mag-mix or maghatag sa drinks na gi-order sa magbuhat sa drinks na gi-order sa customer. So, they make sure na ma-meet sa customer ang expectations nga ilang gi-expect nga drink na ma-take nila that night or that day sa pag-dine-in nila sa ilang restaurant. So, that's the job of the banquets or catering bartenders. Next is the job title, on-call services. So, ang on-call services, they serve food and beverage items to customers in a friendly and enthusiastic, professional, and timely manner. So, ang on-call services, sila ang nag-serve sa mga food or beverage items sa customers na nag-order lang. For example, nag-check-in sila sa hotel and nag-call lang sila for their food kaya di sila gusto magawa. So, ang mag-deliver or ang maghatod sa items ng food or drinks nila kay ang on-call services. Sila ang mag-deliver or maghatag sa items na gi-order sa customer ana nga hotel or sa ilang restaurant. And of course, dapat in a friendly and enthusiastic and professional manner. So, muna ang ilahang work, muna ilang job. And next is a job title, Banquet Houseman. Ang Banquet Houseman, he must set up, serve, and clean up all receptionist and banquets functions while maintaining a high level of consumer satisfaction from beginning to end. So, ang banquet houseman, sila ang mag-set up sa
dining area from beginning to end. They make sure that the dining area is and maintain ang ma-meet sa customer ang satisfaction nila sa from cleanliness and kanang maka-relax sila and kanang clean ang environment nga giadtuan sa customers kay syempre dining area na dira magkaon ang mga customers, so sila ang mag-maintain sa cleanliness sa whole area from beginning to end. Muna ang work sa bangkay houseman. Sila ang nag-set up sa tenants from table o sa palibot. And next is the director of sales. The director of sales is responsible for overall coordinations, the functional management and leadership of all the sales activities of the business. So, kaning director of sales, sila ang nag-manage tanan sa sales sa inyong business from like sa bartending area or sa dining area. Tanan-tanan nga sales sa inyong business, sila ang nag-manage nga sila ang mag-oversee or sila ang mag-look up na wala na lugi ang inyong business, wala mo na bankrupt, wala na down, and sila ang mag-lead sa tanan nga sales sa inyong business so that ang activities sa inyong business kay nag-function o tarong. Nindot ang flow sa dagan sa inyong sales o wala mo na lugi. Mana ang function sa director of sales, sila ang from the word director, sila ang mag-direct sa sales ninyo sa inyong business, sila ang mag-manage. So, let's move on to the last, the catering sales manager. The catering sales manager, sila ang responsible for finalizing group business while maximizing the event space to meet exceed sales goals. So, catering sales manager, so dapat ang catering sales manager nindot po siya sales talk. So, dapat ano po siya kanang nindot po siya makipag-socialize or nindot siya ganang sales talk eh. Kunwari makipag-partnership siya sa uban or iyang i-advertise or professional manner, hindi siya manager, siya ang mag-manage para mas mo big pa inyong business, mas mo grow pa inyong business. So, muna sila ang para mas madako pa ang inyong sales. Sila ang mag-manage sa sales sa inyong business. More po siya ang director of sales. Hindi siya communication skills kay hindi siya panabi sa uban kanang i-advertise niya, maghatag ba siya, magbuhat ba siya flyers para dagan og makakita og dagan or sa internet ba dira. Pwede sila magbuhat og pages para sila ang mag-manage ato. Buhat sila pages para dagan makakita sa business ninyo sa inyong restaurant nga nindot na tapos para ma-maximize ang inyong sales.
Catering account executives. The catering account executives is responsible for developing and attracting food and beverage sales from the customers. It assists the catering manager in developing, implementing, and monitoring budget for the catering department. Corrective actions as necessary to help assure that financial goals are met. Catering account executives knows how to take an easygoing and personable tone on a demo call while still being knowledgeable about the product and able to answer prospects' questions. They should also know how to handle objections and concerns and negotiate price without being too aggressive or conversely too differential. Catering account executives make the first contract with potential clients and focusing the client through the sales funnel from a potential lead to an existing customer. A banquet cook handles food preparation people,
Your responsibilities in this career include creating a positive environment with quality food and service, communicating with servers, and efficiently meeting the needs of your customers. Your duties have you preparing orders from a prepared menu, ensuring the food stay hot, garnishing plates, coordinating the timing of dishes, following proper standards for food handling and storage, and cleaning and maintaining equipment. You can also handle inventory, advise on the quality and quantity of ingredients, label and store food, and execute all kitchen orders. A banquet cook often works in a hotel or similar establishments and reports to the head chef.